Aloha and welcome to Beach Walks with Rox. Today is show number 481 and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Hey, today is the world is big idea from Beach Walks. You know, we have this notion that the world is shrinking and very small because we have so many ways of communicating with each other, and that certainly is true. But I'm also thinking that the world is very big, and I actually like thinking that. And what inspired today's thoughts from me are, I watched a movie last night, John Lennon versus the United States of America. And it really, it was by a friend of mine, John Scheinfeld, who's Shane and Noel. I'll put some links in the show notes. Anyway, it's a story of John Lennon's peace activism and how, you know, many in the press and many in the mainstream thought of him as being far too idealistic and unrealistic. And he just had this notion and this belief, you know, give peace a chance, and all we need is love. And all of these wonderful sayings, and that's really how he lived his life. He didn't get into acts of violence. He didn't take on an experience of attacking other people. He simply stood for or laid in bed for whatever it was that he believed in, which was peace. And it occurs to me that that's something that I find very attractive. Sometimes people say on beach walks that we sort of have this Pollyanna notion here, living in paradise and thinking life is all wonderful. Well, you know, I go watch a movie like The Bourne Identity, and which I love, and clearly there's a whole other, Lexi, your ball's out there, hun. Lex. There's this whole other experience going on in the world where there are completely nasty people doing very nasty things. And there are times when I have trouble reconciling that, but then I realize, you know what, the world is this huge place, and those of us that are the peaceniks can live in our universe, and those people that are wanting to do all of this conniving and nastiness, they can live in their universe, and only occasionally actually do those worlds intersect, and when they do, it's very confusing, I believe, for all of us. Thank you, good girl. But nonetheless, 99% of the time we can live in our own worlds, think the way we want to think, attract the people who are like-minded and who support us and share those same energies, and we get to grow and see which one wins out in the end. And so I'd like to put a plug in for a website that I just found out about. It's called couchsurfing.com, and it was started by this woman in New Hampshire. And it's a listing where you can list your couch if you want to make your couch available to visitors traveling from other places and who are looking for a place to stay for free. And her point was that, you know what, if we just open our homes and allow people to come and meet each other, we might find out more about each other and be able to get along more with each other. And I really like that idea. So, not that you have to open up your couch, you don't. But for those of you who do, it's an idea. So if you'd like to Skype, you can Skype at Roxanne Darling. If you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. Aloha everybody, ahui ho.